Okay, today we were at Imperial Outpost, played Greg for 1850, and it was a good game, so you'll have to check it out and see what happens. Right here at Imperial Outpost, I'm playing Greg. We're playing 1850. We're going to play Tyranids versus Tau. Go through your army.
Alright, got mostly a Nidzilla army here with a Flying Hive Tyrant, 2 Twin Link Devourers as the HQ choice. Elite slot, we have a Haruspex with the Adrenal Gland, so he's fleet. Next up, we have troops with 2 Tervagons that are bone stock. He got Catalyst. He just traded out for Dominion. Next, and as well for troops, we have 2 30-man squads of Termagants to make those Tervagons troops. In the fast attack, we have a Harpy with Twin Link Venom Cannons and a stock Hive Crone. And next, we're moving on to the heavy slots, where we have 2 Mawlocks in reserve, and then 1 brood of 2 stock Carnifexes.
2 Carnifexes. I am running my normal group, my 6 battle suits, or my 3 guys with the 6 drones, the commander with all the bells and whistles, landing pad, 1 and 2 Riptides, 12-man squad of Fire Warriors, 12-man squad of Fire Warriors, 12-man squad of Fire Warriors, and in reserve, 15 crew each with 1 hound and a plasma round or fusion blaster guys coming in. And we went ahead and are doing Bay Area. We've got 2 primary objectives. Our first one we got was the big guns, which are going to be here, back over there, and over there. And our second one was the scouring. 6 objectives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and where's our 6th one? Oh, back way over there. So we're kind of heavy over here for holding the objectives. And he rolled to deploy first, so I am going to try and seize on a 6. There we go. Okay, top of 1. These guys fired into his Flying Hive Tyrant, did 2 wounds. Was it 3? Or did this guy?
Right, yeah,
he fired at him, did 1 more, and then this guy fired at it. I'm trying to kill off that guy because I think he's the most threat. But he's still there with 1 wound. Took a couple pop shots with my Fire Warriors into here, killed a few of them. But other than that...
other Fire Warriors fired at the Harpy, did nothing because he made his saves.
Yep, the Harpy did make 3 saves against him, so he's still full on. Yeah. Okay, bottom of 1, end of movement. Pretty much, what do you... Go ahead.
I got Catalyst off with the Tervagon back here, so he's catalysting himself and the Hive Tyrant. Dominion off with the other ones. He was out of range to cast the Horror. Then just moved up. Crapped out a few gaunts here, 10, but didn't stop. He crapped out 5 and stopped. Darn. Yeah. Advancing, about to start my shooting phase. Hopefully I kill a few things.
Yeah, hopefully.
Kind of pathetic issue.
Okay, end of shooting. Killed 5 Fire Warriors with the Flying Hive Tyrant. They passed their morale. What weapon did he shoot?
Cannon. Wounded, but he made his save. 2 Tentaclides into the other Riptide. Nothing. Ran everybody else.
Everyone else is just running forward. Hopefully I can kill off enough. Yeah, top of 2, end of movement. 1 set of crew came in here. 1 set of crew came in over there. I tried them both to go over there to kind of focus over there, but it didn't happen. Like I was saying, he was just talking about, I'm going to try and snipe out that Synapse creature over there, and hopefully that helps me out a little bit. We will go at the end of shooting, see where we're at. Okay, top of 2. Crew shot and at the Flying Hive Tyrant and was able to... You were saved them all. 2,
yeah,
was it 2
wounds? All the
saves,
made the feel no pains, didn't ground.
Yep, and then so I took a single shot from this guy, didn't ground. Took 2 shots from this guy, didn't ground. No, I had to fire that guy, didn't I? Fire the back guy at him?
Yeah, that's right, because he fired at somebody.
Yeah, I fired this guy at him. He saved it all. This guy finally was the one who did a wound that went through and able to kill that. Crew fired up at this guy. He was able to take 1 from him, but stay up there. These guys then killed these out. Gaunts. Yeah, Gaunt's not too
and
worried
then the
about.
broadsides killed and wounded 1 Carnifex.
Yep, the big squad, yeah. one Carnifex gone, one of those. So we are going to be moving on and seeing how these Molochs come to end of movement.
Yep. The Harpy failed Synapse. He was the only one with boxcars, but he ended up with Prowl, so he was able to still move, and he just has to shoot the closest target, which, since I'm allowed to move, I went ahead and Vector Strike, then Spore Mine bombed these Fire Warriors as I moved over them. So he's got no guns to shoot in the shooting phase anyway. The rest of them just moved up. Good old guy here with Dominion, both the Psychers failed their Psychics, that sucked, but nobody lost a wound for Perils of the Warp. He was still spawning Gaunt, so we spawned a batch of 12 here. The rest of them just moved up. They're sticking still to hold an objective here. Other Harpy, or the Hive Crone, tried to Vector Strike the what's it called? Riptide over there, but he made all his freaking saves.
That's right. That's what they do.
Yeah. A really good
All
Vector
right.
Strike. With
Moving on to shooting. Okay, bottom of 2, end of assault. Where are we at?
Shot up the Kroot, assaulted the Kroot, lost combat though.
So the guys were there. They went assaulted, fell back. Because he didn't get his catalyst off.
Yep. Don't feel no pains, and Kroot have AP5 close combat weapons.
Yep.
But whittled them down. Some people failed morale, like those 2 Kroot over there and those Fire Warriors back there. So top of 3, they'll be rolling to rally.
Yeah, hopefully these guys rally, and the Kroot I'm not necessarily worried about, but we're going to go from there. Okay, that was top of 3. These guys, the Melta squad, still stayed out. These guys shot at this guy.
The Carnifex first. He finished off the Carnifex.
That's right.
Riptide.
Both Riptides shot into the Carnifex to finish it off. My big squad fired into here, did 10 wounds, but he only lost 2.
Yep, only lost 2. Fire Warriors did another one, so we got 2 left.
Yep, Fire Warrior got into there. These guys...
The Fire Warriors back there killed my...
That's right. These guys snap fired in, grounded him, and these guys fired in to finish him off. So, not too bad. Kroot fired in here. They ran back into Synapse, so they shouldn't be too bad.
Those Kroot did a wound to him, but he stayed up in the air.
That's right. My 2 Kroot did 1 wound over there. So,
snap fired while falling back.
So we will see. I still have to worry about this big squad over here. He's still got his Synapse here and Synapse here. So, and I've got to start moving towards some objective. Bottom of 3.
All right, I remembered to bring the Molochs in this turn. He came in on top of some Fire Warriors, killed a bunch. They got a morale soon enough. And then he tried to come in on this Riptide, scattered over here.
Yep.
Everybody made Synapse because that was only him that was out of range.
Yep.
He crapped out more babies. Still hasn't stopped yet. Mm-hmm. Everybody else just moved up. They both got their psychic powers off, so Dominion for an 18-inch Synapse bubble, and him with Catalyst on this front runner of Gaunt squads that fell back last turn. So hopefully they'll come up and do some damage.
Okay.
And that was movement.
Okay, bottom of 3, end of assault phase. Over there, we'll go that way.
Yeah. Harpy assaulted the Fire Warriors over here, killed them. Haruspex and Termagants assaulted the Riptide, did 2 wounds, but the Haruspex died in there, so tie combat. And then these Termagants over here failed to charge the Kroot.
Okay, so moving on to 4. Top of 4. These guys came in right here, killed his Synapse, which also
wounds at all 3 of these squads.
Got feedback, so took a couple. They passed they took enough to take a leadership, but passed.
And these guys didn't take enough
Correct.
to take morale, but
those guys did 5, and then I had to use this Riptide to do the last one. This big shooty squad shot into the Crone. Harpy. Was able to take him out. He, in this combat, actually whiffed completely, and they did 2 wounds against him, and they went through. So he's down to 1.
But luckily he passed his morale and didn't run away.
Yeah.
Get murdered.
It is getting down to it, so I didn't charge here because I'm kind of hoping he might burrow, but we will go from there.
No. We wrapped up the assault phase, yeah.
Did we do it? Oh, okay, never mind. Bottom of 4, lots of assaults. We'll go around.
Okay. Assaulted, or tried to assault with these 2 squads. Only this squad made it in and lost combat, and then got run over for the catch. Moloch got in here, I think we tied.
I won by 1, but you're
Oh,
fearless.
that's right, yeah. That's
I
right,
think it was
'cause I was the one. Oh, he won combat. I couldn't wound him this turn around, so I ran. And then Moloch beat up some fire warriors, tied combat with the Kroot and the Gaunts over there. That was about
Okay,
it.
so we had lots of combats. Top of 5, we're at end of shooting phase.
Killed the Moloch.
Moloch went down, took 1 wound from here, and then I ended up
Killed
having to
off
shoot
a
here.
couple of Gaunt squads from here and here.
Big squad took out the Gaunts, holding that objective. These guys shot at these guys, and then thrust moved back. So we still have to do. We could have actually done that assault. We only have the 1 assault. So.
Well, we got 2 assaults.
Oh yeah, that's
Tied
right.
and then
We'll be back with you after these assault. We each did 1 wound to each other.
tied.
Kroot, these Gaunts beat
Lost
down
by
the.
1 because they lost 1 guy and then fled.
Yeah, ran away. Yeah, so he kind of moved into the middle.
Hooray!
We will see where we're at. 5, where are we at?
All right, we tried to assault these guys, but they failed their distance. Tied combat again over here. They love whittling each other down, but I'll win the next round because I got 2 on his 1. Turvagon and Gaunt assaulted the Riptide and killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Turvagon decided to go and contest that objective from the Fire Warriors, which unfortunately we rolled a 6 for the continuation, so we're going to go into...
Going on to 6. Okay, we are now at the bottom of 6. That Gaunt continued to run.
falling back, so he's dead.
Those
They
guys.
were moving into terrain, so they don't claim anything. He's good claiming an objective.
Okay, and he's going to claim the big guns?
Yeah, the big guns objective. You're going to claim this objective.
Yep.
Well, I'm contesting it, it looks like, but it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. They were pushed off of the scouring objective there.
With shooting?
Has 4
Yeah.
points. They got another big guns objective.
Okay, so for big guns, you get 4 points. And you're holding more points than me?
4 point, yeah.
That's
You
a
got
4
4
point.
and 2.
So you get 3 points for your secondary. Okay.
I think I backed out of your deployment zone.
24 inches.
Yeah, I'm out of it.
So I have line breaker, first blood, slay the warlord. My warlord is still alive. You killed no heavies. Which heavies? How many heavies did I kill?
Heavies you killed were Moloch, Carnifexes. So that's 2 points
2?
for a heavy.
Okay.
That's the big guns.
All right, and then
Objectives all
do
count.
fast count.
Fast count was the Harpy and Crone.
Harpy Crone. And you didn't. The only fast I had, all I had was elites. I don't think I had a fast.
No fast.
I had no fast, and my only heavy was this. So
And they're
I'm.
claiming the secondary, yeah.
So let's go for it. 3, 4. No, you got 4 and 3. So you got 7, and I got 7. We pulled out the tie. What do you think?
Nice. Yeah. Good
I thought you had me when you pulled me off these.
Yeah.
You actually played really well. I needed to push my Riptides forward.
The hiccup right here is when they failed their synapse and had to run towards area terrain. They pulled me off another objective.
But you got that objective anyway. You won that.
Well, yeah, that was.
It didn't change the game at all because you
Oh,
got
that's right. Yeah, because
you got all
for the
this.
secondary objective. For 3
You got
points,
the
that's right.
primary, the secondary. What hurt you is I just nickeled and dimed you up.
Yeah. You
with-
needed to have extra heavier.
I needed to bring
choice
heavies
you know.
and I needed to bring you having so many heavies and so many fast is what hurt you. And then first blood and slay the warlord. So, but actually it was a good game. Actually, I thought I would do a lot better. I think I should have.
survived a lot more shooting than.
I think I should have put my Riptides farther forward and played them right here in the middle, and then I killed that Carnifex, and I really bad strategically. I moved those guys this way after killing this Carnifex, and I should have moved them this way and killed that Carnifex. And I think your Flying Hive Tyrant are so weak. But you want to march him forward, and
Yeah, especially since he had the trophy hunter or whatever warlord trait where he would have gotten bonus points for killing squad leaders.
yeah,
He would have gotten victory points for that. So I would have.
yeah.
Actually,
You deployed
do you
first.
Have any chassos in any of your squads other than the commander?
No. As far as another HQ,
Oh, I would have had to go off. What about your fire wars? Did they have any
no,
squad leaders?
no squad leaders.
So I would have had to
nothing.
go after that squad with him.
Yeah,
To try to get
yeah.
he
And
would have
that's
survived that then.
and I was really surprised you didn't Moloch right here.
Well, that's because I forgot.
And I can't get them because they're on an upper floor. So the blast,
But you can deep strike. I wonder if it's considered a burrow, if there's special
yeah,
rules.
it's a burrow, so it's an underneath. Deep
Because I know you're allowed to deep strike on top of it, but I guess deep strike's coming down rather than...
that, and you had the shields up the whole time.
Yeah.
So I'd have to scatter off of it.
Yeah,
Because
you could
the shields
possibly...
are open, you land and go scatter.
Yeah, but it's kind of a...
But yeah, the blast wouldn't have hurt them, and then I would have just mishapped because he can't stand underneath it, and the blast would have only hit the bottom floor.
That's true. Molochs.
Because
I
if
love
I remembered to
Molochs.
bring the Molochs in on turn 2 when I was supposed to, I would have deep struck and then assaulted that squad to keep them from shooting.
to keep them from shooting.
Because that would have kept my monstrous creatures in the center alive longer.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah,
Tied
very
it
nice
out.
game.
So, as you can see, we tied it up. We kind of talked a little bit of strategy after there. I kind of left it on there. I think he played very well with what he had and really thought it out. I did not do what I tell people all the time to beat Tyranids. I didn't go after all of his synapse. I should have. Target priorities were a little messed up, and then I needed to really kill those monstrous creatures a little differently than what I did. Overall, it was a good game. Yeah, I thought he had me beat by quite a lot, but it looked like all those extra little points added up in my favor so that we tied it out. We talked about afterward, I don't remember if it was on the video or not, replacing the two Carnifexes with another Flying Hive Tyrant, and that would just put that much more, those 4 flying monstrous creatures in my face right away. That way, if I did kill one of them, that other one would still be there to cause synapse. I also talked about I needed to move my Riptides up a little bit farther, and then as well as I needed to target priority was way off on that one. Tell me what you guys think. I could have done better. My brother's giving me a hard time. He's actually saying that I've been playing pretty bad lately, and it's true. I've just kind of been slapping them down and hoping I win instead of thinking about it. So have a great night, guys.